So I think the last video that I made that's on here that I'm going to edit in a minute is my first day at Open University, or my first week. Not sure. We're going to find out in a minute. So I just want to let you all know I am now in my 7th week, which is amazing. I've done I've done 2 TMAs now because I am studying full time, which means I'll be doing it in 3-4 years rather than 6 or 7 years. So yeah, if I didn't mention it in the video, which I think I should have, I am studying history with the Open University Honours. So yeah, it's exciting and I'm enjoying it so much. And I have all my notes out spread. My grade that I got for one of them wasn't as good as I was expecting. I am now sitting here going through YouTube videos from the Open University to make sure that I can do a better TMA, and how to kind of look at my references and sources and just to improve, as well as looking at my tutor's feedback. So that's my plan for tonight. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, this was just to let you know that I'm still at Open University, still studying, and I'm loving every single minute. So I will see you soon. Bye! Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Bex. I love reading and I am currently studying at university. So let's get stuck in. Today is the 3rd of October 2020. I need to slow down a bit because I think I talk so quickly because I want to get everything out, and then I stumble over my words and I'm like, ooh, slow down, you're going like 500 miles per hour, stop. If you don't know me already, my name is Bex, I am 26 years old and I was recently made redundant, and being made redundant gave me the push to apply for Open University. I will be studying history. I'll be going towards a history degree, and I am doing it full time, so each module is 60 credits, so I'll be doing 120 credits. I'll be doing 2 modules for the year, so I hopefully should complete it within 3 years. Whereas if you do it part-time you can do it like 6 years, but I think the longest time you can actually spend studying for it and doing the qualification, doing the degree, is 14 years, I think. So, and that's the thing with the Open University, it gives you the option to be able to take longer if you need that time. You don't have to do it full time, you can do it part time, especially if you have kids, if you're working for, if you're working full time and have kids and whatever it is in your life, like, and I'll go on to why I'm doing Open University and not doing a brick university, because brick university is when you go to an actual university, made of brick. So that's why I love it, is because it gives you the option of flexibility. So before I go on to explain why I'm doing it, I'm going to show you the modules that I'm doing. So, number 1 module is called Discovering the Arts and Humanities. I'm blind as a bat. So this is the first book I have for Discovering the Arts and Humanities. I have 3 books. So we have this one, which is, if you don't know who this lady is, this is Elizabeth I, and she is one of my favourite people to ever have walked this earth. I know the ins and outs of who she was, and this was before I started my degree, so I'm really excited because she's one of the people that we can do our TMAs on. So TMAs are tutor marked assignments as well, so just in case you wonder what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm very excited to be writing about her. So this one's called Reputations. So you have people like Cleopatra, in this one anyway, it's Cleopatra, Elizabeth I, Mary the Mother of Jesus, people like that. So it's just, yeah. Also, that book smell is like, it's a drug, I swear. That new book smell. So the other one is Traditions, and can I just say, my mum asked me to find the picture of him, find out what the picture was called, and send her the picture. She now has that picture saved on her phone. And then the last one is Crossing Boundaries, and I actually think that picture is so cool. Like, that's awesome. And then the second module, which I have started doing today, is Revolutions. So we've got Reformation and Print, and I think it's the French Revolution. Yeah, that's the French Revolution. So I've started on this today because, basically, because I had access, obviously, to the website beforehand. Oh gosh, I almost whacked myself in the face. I was able to kind of get a head start. That's another good thing about the Open University, is you can get a head start. And you can do it in your own time, you can do it, you know, everyone studies and works at their own pace. So you do it in the time that you're comfortable doing it in. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Why am I personally studying with the Open University? Before I was made redundant, I was about to put an offer on a house, and then obviously that had to fall through because of the redundancy. That's, you know, how it is. It's pandemic, all of that. And that's why I was made redundant, is because of the pandemic. So we had that, but I'm still applying for loads of jobs and trying to get a job, and obviously that's very difficult at the moment anyway. But I want to be working full time at the end of the day. I want to be working. I want to be able to buy my first house, be able to put an offer in and buy and move in. And Open University gives me the option to be able to do all of this stuff and still study. And I am studying full time. It might be too much, I don't know yet, but I don't think it will be for me, because it's something I love so much. I don't think it's going to be too much, because I will find the time to be able to, you know, study and read and do all of it, and do my TMAs and all of that sort of stuff. And the other reason, so that's one reason why. The other reason is, so I've had a lot of mental health issues over the years. I used to self-harm quite badly. Not like ending up in hospital or anything, but it was a regular occurrence, and it was multiple times a day. And I'm now 6 years clean. Oh yeah. And I'm very proud of that fact. And I've also had an eating disorder for 14 years. Yeah. And I'm still struggling with that. It's not completely gone. I am in recovery, but I am still struggling a lot with my eating. And then there's my anxiety, which just is not good at the moment, and just my anxiety makes me feel ill. I'm having panic attacks, and I am having heart palpitations, which is, can I just say, if you've never had a heart palpitation, it is the scariest thing. And mine started last year. After my nanny, very suddenly passed away. And at the time, I think it was obviously to do with my grief. Sorry, every time I bring up my nan I get upset still. Yeah, so it was to do with my grief at the time, and it's now just gone from that to just being about my anxiety and stress. Heart palpitations are horrendous, okay? It's really scary. So yeah. So basically, the long and short of that is, the other reason is my anxiety and my mental health. Having mental health issues, and I think is going to be much easier on me, and I won't get so stressed as I would maybe in a brick university. So I'm doing it from home. I'm able to do it from home. I have my comforts here. I have my cats, because my cats are like therapy animals for me. They really kind of, when my anxiety's really bad, I always cuddle them, and they always know as well. They know my anxiety's bad and they come near me. They help me to feel calm. So it's, I think, better for me that I do it here. A lot of people have already asked, because I mentioned in my last video that I'm doing Open University and I put it up on Twitter and all of that, so I'm going to answer this question that I've got on Twitter mainly. What are you planning to do after you graduate? I mean, it's 3 years away, but I already know. At this moment in time, I know. This can change. This could completely change, and in 3 years I might be like, what were you thinking? You're not going to do that. I want to eventually become a historian. So I will be going on, hopefully, to get my master's and my doctorate. It obviously depends on how well I do getting this degree. If I do as well as I'm hoping to do, then I'll be going on to get my master's and my doctorate, maybe. Just, it all depends on life, doesn't it, and how I feel about doing it at the time. Like, I might not want to by the time I get there. I might have a completely different career to do with history in mind, or I might just not want to do anything in history. I'm hoping that doesn't change, because I really want to follow my dreams. And the other thing is, I'm not doing this just for me. I mean, I'm doing it mainly for me, because it's what I want to do. But my nan, the one I said who passed away last year, she is the reason I love history so much. She's the reason I got into it and loved it, and just fell in love with the aspect of knowing people from a past. Knowing or trying to understand why they did those things that they did, trying to understand where their mindset was at, and I also try and imagine what they would have thought being in this day and age as well. And I think that's a really interesting twist on it. Like, I just love everything about it, and my nan's the reason why. So I'm doing this for her. She got to see my cousin graduate, and I'm really happy about that. But she won't see me. But she won't see me graduate, and I know she'll be looking down, because, I mean, she was a Christian, I'm a Christian, and I have those beliefs. Even if anyone watching doesn't, please don't speak against it, because it's important to me. And I know she'll be proud of me when it happens. Hopefully it will happen. I'm excited. This is a big new journey that I can sink my teeth into. I haven't studied properly, and I say properly because I struggled to study all through school. I wasn't enjoying it, and the reason I didn't enjoy it is because I was bullied profusely throughout school, from the age of probably 6, 7 up until I left, and even in college I was bullied a bit as well. So, and that's, I think, down to my mental health. I'd had an absent dad, sort of, and whenever I did see him, he wasn't very kind to me. I mean, we're getting on better now. Still not great, but it's better than it was. But because of that, I didn't have the confidence, and I'm still very angry at my dad, and I don't think I can ever forgive him. And if he sees this, I'm sorry. Things that have happened, I don't think it's forgivable. Just isn't. So yeah, and then I started basically going to therapy and sorting out my issues, if you like, my mental health, and I figured out why I was doing certain things like self-harming, and why I had an eating disorder, and why I was so depressed, and I figured it all out. And 2 years ago I was actually signed out from therapy fully, like I was discharged, and that was a big breakthrough because it took me 6 years to actually be seen by anyone, and then we went privately and I went to CBT, and my therapist Rosie was, I think, the best thing for me. Like, she really helped me get through everything. I can't thank her enough. So yeah, going back to studying anyway. Sorry, I ramble a bit and I go off topic a bit, it's just how it is. I've been making notes and highlighting. That's me. I did that. I'm very excited about it. So, funny thing is though, the books that we have, the paper's like so shiny that these highlighters don't work. So I had to ask my mum to go to her work and grab me some highlighters at work. So, because she uses them anyway, so she'd have had to get them. So I know how to use these ones, the nice colours, orange, pink and yellow. But I've asked my mum to get me another colour because I don't like things in threes. I don't know when this is going to be going up. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be studying. If you need me, I'm going to have my nose in a book and stuff. If there's any videos you do want to see, let me know and I will put them on my list. I just want to get ahead with all my studying because while I'm not working, I can do a lot. I'm still applying for jobs, but I will be studying as much as I can while I'm still not working. So, yeah. And I'm excited. It's like this new journey that has needed to happen and was only going to happen at the right time. The other thing I do want to say though is if you are thinking of going to university and you're maybe what, 18, 19, however old it is that you go to uni, you don't have to go because everybody else is going. I remember thinking that I had to go because everyone else was going, and then I decided not to because I wasn't going to do that. I mentally wasn't ready to go. I didn't know what I wanted to study, and I didn't want to go unless I knew for sure what I was going to study. And I've known that I've wanted to study history for the last 6 years. No, 8 years. So I was 18. So yeah, I was at the age when I kind of should have been going to university, but I was going between history to psychology to drama. I love my drama and I will love that till the day I die, but I know that I wanted to do it in a different setting, and I can still go into acting at a later stage if I want to. There's nothing stopping me, but history is, I think, my true love, and I will always love it, and I knew I just had to do it. So in 8 years that hasn't changed. So I think I was 20 when I officially had settled on wanting to do history, but my mental health was extremely bad and extremely low, so I couldn't actually go because I basically wanted to die. So yeah, that was that. No one actually knows that in my family, so if they see this, this is going to be a bit of a shock. It's okay, I survived it. I'm okay. And I'm stronger for it. Like, I'm here, I'm loving life, I'm starting to love life. Obviously I still have my eating disorder. That's not so great. It's a struggle. Yeah. This is just, I don't even know what this video is. I just wanted to talk about Open University and talk about stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is a bit of a ramble chat on Open University and other stuff. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and again, if you have any video requests, do leave them below. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, comment and subscribe. Yeah, Give me any, oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask. If you have any medieval book suggestions, medieval, Victorian, Edwardian, anything like that, please give them to me. Also, if you know of any lesbian, Victorian, Edwardian, medieval books, can you let me know? Because I'm a lesbian and I love my history and I need lesbian history books to read, and I can't find any that I like. So if you have any good suggestions, please let me know. Yeah, that's all. See you next time. Bye.